is Drea for the people that don't know, and I am going to be doing your Pick a Pile weekly reading. So whenever you come across it, is around the time that you probably need to see it. Um, this is gonna be the next 7 days, pretty much. So I am making this video on a Monday, so it's like for the rest of the week. If you come across it on a Wednesday, you can do like the next 7 days. If you come across it on a Friday, you can do it from that Friday to the next Friday, okay? So this is pretty much like the next 7 days, weekly reading. For some of you guys, it could be like what happened in that week already, and then what you can expect if you're watching it like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that, okay? But with that being said, I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pick the pile that calls out to you the most, the heart that calls out to you the most, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I do offer these for $5 sometimes, or like a quick 3-card spread on my Instagram. It's very random when I do these type of readings, but it's very cheap, $5 until I decide to change the price on it. But I can accept Venmo or Cash App, but that's only on my Instagram whenever I feel like doing them. Okay, and that's like limited to like a 24-hour period. But my Instagram is Drea's World 888 for the people that don't know. So if you guys want to follow me over there, you guys might get a little freebies. You guys might get some more stuff over there. So don't forget to follow me over there. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with pile 1. All right, if you guys chose pile 1, this is the heart. Let's see how your week is going to go for pile 1. Okay. Pile 1. How is pile 1's week gonna go? How is pile 1's week gonna go? All right. How is pile 1's week gonna go? Pile 1. How's their week gonna go? Pile 1's week. Okay. Pile 1's week. Pile 1's week. Okay. So, pile 1, your week is going to consist of working. Okay. So I feel like you guys are going to be working really hard this week. And maybe not even hard, but you're just going to be working. You're going to be really occupied when it comes to your finances. I also feel like you're going to be working on your finances. There might be a decision that you're going to have to make when it does come to your finances. You having the Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be seeing a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might be a little indecisive about something that you might have to purchase, or if you're going to put it in a certain account, or something involving your money. Regardless of the fact, though, this week I feel like money is going to be very good. Okay, so you might have a lot of sales, or you might be getting paid this week. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I also see something to do with social media. You're probably going to be on social media. I am kind of seeing like limit your time on social media to like 2 hours. So because the only reason I'm saying that is because you could be doing something else to make you more money if you want. Or there is opportunity to make more money online if you decide to do that. I do feel like finances are really good here for my pile number 1 people. I just see you really working hard, doing your thing. I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of like expressing yourself or like communication and stuff. It might not be coming in right now. So I am seeing that there might be a little bit of a lack of communication with certain people. Maybe you're not going to be talking to people. Or someone might not be talking to you. But regardless of that, maybe you just are so focused on your finances, or so focused on work, that you really can't communicate with people. Or maybe you work by yourself, or maybe you don't really want to talk to people at work, or whatever the case may be. I just feel like a lot of your time is going to go into work this week. Okay, so that's like the main thing that I'm getting. You have Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like the majority of my people here are single. You know, financial independence and freedom. I see that as well. So you're working towards your goal this week to become the Nine of Pentacles, meaning like you're working hard this week so that you can get this money. It's mainly talking about money, okay? I am seeing that. There could be somebody here that might want to, you know, maybe have some romance with you. But honestly, this person could be younger or is just like, yeah, it could turn to something. But again, right now, your priority is like money and finances and work. Okay. So if this person does come towards you, I kind of feel like it might be towards the end of the week. But I don't really see you, you know, giving much time to it. Now, if it's a man who, or somebody who is good with their finances, I feel like you might give them a chance. Like, I feel like there's going to be somebody here that might be interested in you as well. But again, you are just really focused on your career, you know, at least this week you will be. And you're working on it. And, you know, you might get lucky with certain things too. So I feel like this week for you, you're going to be very lucky this week. But yeah. Anything else? There could be something that's a bit unfair, or you might feel like this is a little unfair when it comes to this person, okay? Or maybe you might be a little bit unfair with certain things. I don't see any legal situations coming up for real. I don't think that anything like that is gonna happen, but yeah. Something's not 100% over, and remember how I said something to do with social media. So something about the internet. Maybe you're dealing with something to do with internet. Maybe you're getting a new internet plan, or you're moving your internet thing. For others of you, maybe you're going to maybe put down your phone a little bit, maybe get off of social media. But I also feel like there might be something that's not 100% finished when it comes to either a court situation, a love situation, or something to do with that. Okay, so that's what I got for this week. You could be dealing with a person who is really on their shit for real, or this could be even you. You might be embodying a lot more masculine energy right now, so I am seeing that too. This week, you're gonna be more on your boss type of energy. You feel me? Like you're gonna be in a masculine energy too. I'm getting that heavy. Like you're either gonna be dealing with a man or you are a man. If you are a man, you may be dealing with a woman who's not down bad, but she's not all the way up good either. You feel me? When it comes to her finances. But yeah. All right. Pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, let's go ahead and see what this week has in store for you. Ooh. Okay. What does this week have in store for my pile number 2 people? Nope. Okay. See, I didn't know. Okay. I gotta use these other ones. Alright. What does pile number 2 need to know about this week? Pile number 2 this week. Weekly message for my pile number 2 people. Pile number 2 people. Pile number 2 people for the weekly message. Okay. I got Scorpio energy here. So this week, you might have to like, I feel like you're gonna stop doing something. You're gonna walk away from either a person. You're just going to be done with something. You're gonna finish certain tasks. Um, yeah, I see you like just finishing something, moving forward too. I do feel like you're gonna have a lot of options. You might be seeing birds. That might be like a sign for you too. You might start seeing birds. I do feel like when it comes to finances, you're going to not really struggle, but like at the same time, there is a lot of bills that you might have to pay this week, or certain things that you're going to be spending your money on. So make sure that you are managing your money correctly and managing it well and smart. Okay. Make sure there's more coming in than going out. But yeah, I am seeing that. For some of you guys, you could be smoking. For others of you guys, I'm just seeing that you might be a bit in your head, especially with an ending that might happen. For some of you guys, there could be like a funeral or something like that, but that's for very few of you guys. But yeah. Also, for a few of y'all, there could be like something to do with like your wisdom tooth or like a molar or something like that. You might be getting that removed. Or something to do with your teeth. You might be getting like going to the dentist or something like that this week. I also feel like you're probably going to be driving. Okay, even though this is not the chariot, he's still on a horse. So it gives like traveling vibes. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be traveling somewhere. It doesn't have to be too far, but yeah. I also feel like you're going to be tired. You might be taking naps or you're going to want to take naps. I feel like this week you're just going to be so exhausted. Well, I don't want to say exhausted, but yeah, you're going to be tired. It's probably because you'd be up so late at night. You know what I'm saying? And then be having to wake up mad early before the sun comes up or something, or like right when the sun comes up. So be careful with your sleeping schedule. So this week is also what I'm seeing here. Make sure that you're not staying up that late at night. Okay. So that you're not so tired when you wake up. But yeah, it talks about your money and, you know, making sure that you're okay financially. There's certain things that you have to maybe work on, whether it's your communication, finances, your emotional stability, or communicating with certain people, or whatever the case may be. But there is something that might need your attention. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of things to do, and you're gonna kind of have to decide on what it is you want to start first. I do feel like you're gonna get a lot of things done, but yeah, yeah. There could be an ending with like a love situation too. Just saying, just saying. So hopefully you already know like that you're already like you're okay with that, but yeah, that's what I saw. All right, so these aren't gonna be that long because it's just like a weekly read, so it's just something like simple. Just be very careful with like make sure pile number 2 that you're not spending money on things before. It's kind of like this, like you have to make sure from the previous month that you have enough for your rent for the next month. Like you should already have the rent ready for next month, or like your card, like your rent, like all of your bills type of thing. If you don't like, I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but if you want to kind of change the financial thing, if you in the month of whatever month you're in don't have the money for your rent, your car, your food supply, medical stuff, whatever, okay, all of your expensive, if you don't have all of that already from the previous month, you should not be spending any money on anything else. You should have that money already ready to go for the next month. And then whatever, when you get to next month, You know what I'm saying? You should have it for the next month, and then whatever is left over from that is recommended. Like, okay, now you can, okay, put some in the savings, and then you can spend those 300 for things that you might need for your house, or you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are like budgeting, okay? But I always say, I always recommend people to make sure they have their bills already, like if they was to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, we need all your bills paid in 1 month in advance, or something like that, you should be able to have that. You know what I mean? Although they'll never be able to do that, but I'm just saying, like, in if that's something that you know you can do, or is recommended to do, I recommend doing it, because it's gonna ease your mind a lot more than to be at the very last minute, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like I can't spend anything now because I have to make sure I have this much for food and rent and my bills. Like, so you don't stress yourself out. It's a good thing to just have that already stashed away. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right. You do what you do, though. You do what you do. All right. Pile number 3. If you guys chose pile number 3, let's go ahead and see how your week is going to be. All right. How is pile 3's week gonna be? Pile 3's week. How is their week gonna go? Someone talking shit? Ugh. Alright. Someone could be talking bad about you or something. Like they're saying something. Alright. Pile number 3. This week. 2 ones in reverse. Pile 3's week. Page swords, but they wouldn't say it to your face though. That's why they always gotta say shit behind your back, because they don't got the balls to say it to your face. All right. All right. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. See, this is why. Pretty please. Okay. So this week. I don't know why I feel like there could be someone coming back. If there is anybody from your past, it doesn't matter who it is, because I kind of feel like, okay, let's say you had like 5 relationships in your past or something like that, right? If any of those people come back into your life, they don't got anything to offer you, okay? So don't even like consider anything that they're trying to offer you, because there's nothing in those damn cups. Anyways, anyways, this week I do feel like you might. It's kind of like, you know, when you receive a message and then you don't want to reply. You know what I'm saying? Like you like you're gonna be indecisive about something. I am seeing that too. But regardless of the fact, you're still gonna be the empress. So you're still doing your thing. You feel me? Going to work, you're getting this money, you're communicating very well with certain people. You have a good head on your shoulders. You are emotionally like loving to people that you care about and that you love, and you know how to receive love. You look pretty, you look nice. Very motherly energy, maybe taking care of the house, taking care of your duties, you feel me? And you're just doing your thing. I feel like no complaints this week. I don't see there's anything crazy going on, but mainly like the usual, that you be on your shit for real, like you really on it. And I do feel like there can be certain opportunities, maybe even romantically, but you're just kind of like, I don't really think that people are I don't really think you want to invest emotionally with any of these people, to be honest. I do feel like there's going to be a bit of an indecision when it comes to somebody here. Um, it gives Taurus energy here as well. Now at the bottom of the deck, I did see the Justice card. I think it's a Justice card. Let me double check. Yep, Justice card. See, you don't let that type of dumb stuff, like, you don't let it bother you because you know things are gonna weigh out. You know what I'm saying? You know that things are, ooh, and it's gonna hit them in their bank. Okay, so okay, so this is what I got. There's somebody here who's not a real like friend type of thing, okay? My pile number 3 people. And this week, I kind of feel like you might find out who this person is because they might express to you how low on funds they are. So if anybody this week expresses to you that they are low on funds and they're not good financially and they're struggling, this is somebody who does talk about you in a negative way. But then again, remember how I mentioned they don't dare say it to your face. They just say it behind the back because they're very immature. And then that's because these, the scales have to balance. So if they're doing certain negative things towards you, sending you negative vibes, negative energy, whatever you want to call it, they're going to feel it in their pockets. Because I kind of feel like you guys being the Empress, you guys are very much on your shit, right? Like you guys, and this is crazy because everybody else just got 3 fucking cards and y'all got so many cards. Why did y'all get so many cards? I don't know. You're blessed, okay? You're blessed, literally. And I kind of feel like this week you're gonna realize that. Like you're gonna realize like I'm blessed. You feel me? Like you're gonna feel blessed. You're gonna feel great. I don't see you being down and sad or anything like that. For some of you guys could be in a relationship or something like that. With the Justice card being here, I got Libra energy, but a Taurus vibes here too with the Empress. But yeah, like this week, I don't really think that you're like gonna be worried about money or anything like that. Do I feel like you're gonna be drenched in fucking diamonds and Louis V and all of that? And maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not gonna have like the finest things right now this week, but maybe you're in the process of it, or something like that. Maybe you might feel like you're not financially 100% stable right now, but that doesn't mean that you can't get there at some point. I feel like you're working on it. But yeah, heavy on the like, I don't want to say karma, but karma, especially to certain people who either are sending you evil eye or saying things behind your back or saying things about you. And I kind of feel like you're going to see who these people are this week, because they will express to you, or you will see it, that their finances are not good. Okay, and that's just the scales weighing out. It's kind of like I don't know, your spirit guides or something, or just you or whatever. It's kind of like, okay, well, do you want to do me wrong or whatever? Like, I got something for you type, but in a harder way, because like they're yeah. I don't think it's a man though. I don't think it's a man. I think it's a woman. I do. But anyways, who gives a fuck? I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know how it was. I will see you guys another time.